Hello, welcome to another episode full of knowledge on the Questus channel. Today we will discuss STP marketing, a strategic concept that consists of three extremely important stages: segmentation, targeting and positioning. From the video you will learn, among other things: what is STP marketing? Why is it useful to segment customers and craft a distinct, unique message for each group? How do major brands position their offers among other brands in consumers' minds? As we mentioned in the introduction, we can divide the STP marketing strategy into three stages: segmentation, targeting, and positioning. The first, segmentation, is the division of the market into smaller segments of potential customers. They may share similar needs, demographics, psychographic or behavioral qualities. We can, for example, distinguish between consumers of a similar age living in a certain city who are, for example, very sociable or who tend to make extremely frequent and expensive purchases. When segmenting customers, it is worth to keep in mind a few principles that will make the identified segments useful for the organization's future activities. Firstly, the segments should be measurable. For example, we should be able to indicate the approximate number of customers living in a specific location. This will allow us to estimate the size of the group we want to reach with our message and product. Customer segments should also be diversified. Each should be different from the others. After all, if the different segments, for example single men and married men, are very similar in terms of purchasing behavior, there is no point in separating them. The third important consideration is the segment's size. This is because if we divide consumers into too many segments, we may find it difficult to assess the attractiveness of each segment. The final quality of the segments that we should pay close attention to is their accessibility. Customers whom the organization will not be able to reach with its offer for some reason, for example children in the case of alcoholic products, should not be considered. The second stage of the STP marketing strategy is targeting. Here, we assess the attractiveness of the segments identified in the previous stage and choose one or a few of them as the go-to-market of the organization. This is an extremely important stage in the whole process, which will determine how much resources the company will have to devote to reach its potential customers. This is because the organization has to decide whether it will address its offer to only one, several, or perhaps all of the consumer segments it identified during the segmentation stage. Philip Kotler points out that at this stage the company may choose between four different means of targeting. The first is mass marketing. In this case, the organization to some extent ignores the distinct qualities of the customer segments identified in the previous stage and recognizes that the best solution is to prepare one general offer for all customer segments. If we'd like to step this down a little, we may apply differentiated marketing by selecting a few segments and creating a separate proposition for each of them. For example, Procter & Gamble has as many as 6 different brands of washing powder in its product portfolio, each targeting a different customer segment. The third option is niche marketing, which consists in targeting one or a very small number of segments. The most precise targeting option is micro-marketing, targeting customers concentrated in a very small geographical area or even individual potential customers. Once we've chosen our target market, we may move to the final stage of the STP marketing. The last letter in the STP concept stands for positioning. In today's highly digitized marketing, this term very often refers to positioning our website in search engines. In the STP concept, the meaning of positioning is slightly different, although the general idea remains the same. This is because we aim to create a specific image of our brand in the minds of our target customers. For example, the Volvo brand, through its communication, tries to make consumers associate its cars with safety, Toyota with reliability, and Mercedes with luxury. When it comes to positioning, it is also crucial to identify features that differentiate the brand from competitors. This is why, before launching a brand or individual products on the market, companies very often use so-called perceptual maps to find gaps and shortcomings in the offers of other companies in the sector. Perceptual maps are also useful when we want to explore how consumers perceive our brand in relation to competitors. For example, once a perceptual map has been created, it may turn out that despite attempts to build a brand associated with innovation and modern design, customers mainly associate it with high price and poor availability. These sorts of insights are invaluable when planning marketing communication. The result of a well-designed STP strategy is a product or brand which, on the one hand, meets the needs of a specific customer segment, and on the other, is easy to distinguish from other brands. This is why, when looking for a safe car for our family, we will think of Volvo first, and when looking to impress our friends and show our social status, we would rather set our eyes on a sleek Porsche. To sum up, from today's video, we've learned that the STP strategy consists of segmentation, targeting, and positioning. We've learned about segmentation methods and the different ways of choosing the company's target market. We've also proved that positioning does not necessarily have to refer to Google's search engine. We hope to see you again in our future episodes on the Questus channel, and we strongly encourage you to check out other lessons we've published so far. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay up to date with our new releases. See you in the next one. Bye!